When I was a kid, it meant something to be American, okay? Like it meant that even though when you were scared of something or whatever, that you rised up and you faced whatever problems it was head on. Nowadays, it doesn't mean anything to be American. What it means is, hey, I don't want to upset the apple cart. I'm going to stop thinking for myself, and I'll just leave it up. I'll leave all the decisions up to the people in charge, and they must be doing right by me because they're American. You know? What it's always meant to be American, and I just was too young to understand it, was the rich take care of the rich, and that's it. And if you're not rich, you're not in the club. And that's the way it is. And it meant something to be an American, and it doesn't anymore. It doesn't mean anything. You know? I'm so ashamed at the lack of just mental toughness that people, I'm like ashamed of people. You know, like I'm ashamed of the people that I see walking around with this craziness. And like, what happened to being tough? Do you know what I mean? Like, what happened? Now, don't get me wrong. If you got immune problems, I got it. You don't want to get sick, I got you. Or you got a kid, okay, I got you. But we are behaving like a nation of cowards. Whatever happened to, questioning shit? You know, like, people are serving your food, you know, and they're not, how do you know, oh, now you can't get it from food. Well, how do you get it? They can't sneeze on your food, but they're laughing at us somewhere in a laboratory. Do you know what I mean? The people that made this bioweapon or whatever it is, you know, like they're laughing at you. They're making you line up. They're putting signs up because they don't think you're smart enough, because obviously you're not, to know what 6 feet means or 10 feet or whatever new feet they want you to do. But I'm going to tell you this, I'm going to stand on my 2 feet, okay? And I'm not going to be a coward. You got 4,000 bodies in Italy. Where would you put 4,000 bodies? Do you know what I mean? Like, what freezer do you have? Okay? In Spain, they tried to say they had them in a football. Well, show me. Do you know what I mean? Where? Now, I'm not saying people aren't dying, but use common sense. This shit ain't... More people have died from the flu. That we've just showed people that this is really what happened to America. Is it just shows you how stupid we are. Okay, the world is laughing at us right now. Okay, the world is laughing, and I'm telling you, it's not going to be too hard as a man, because there isn't really a lot of men left. Okay, there's a lot of cowards, there's a lot of males, but there's not a lot of men. And I'm going to tell you, men are going to be in short supply when the shit hits the fan, because there's a lot of you pretending. Right? I know. There's a lot of you. Bertie's like, stop talking about this. Listen, I'm not talking about flat earth stuff, okay? So relax. There's a lot of you pretending to be men, but you're not. You know what I mean? And I feel sorry for women today, because a lot of you women just had to marry what you had to marry, and now you're finding out what you got.